Channing is a true light. I'll use my mom's words. She said, Channing is the beat of my heart. Just full of life and full of everything at home. At school, completely shy, but it was the academic part. She wouldn't ask for help.
Oh, that's a big, huge day.
Luke is very happy, very, very talkative.
Thanks, Paul.
Yeah. But never would I have said that from the beginning. He didn't speak a lot, babble a lot as a child. So we moved into the public school, but they did not have the resources to understand or how, to meet Luke where he was. Began to be frustrated. Because he couldn't speak with words, he spoke with his body. I was told in a meeting there, oh, I don't think your child will ever read. And I'll do what I'm sure a lot of parents do. I wept in that meeting. And I remember going home to my husband and saying, he's gonna read. Don't tell me he's not gonna read. We gotta find a new place for Luke because they don't believe enough in this child.
Teaching is probably one of the most complex vocations there is.
Would you say your rate would be dollars an hour?
A learning disability is kind of like the freeway from here to Dallas. There's a bridge out. You can either fix the bridge or you can detour around it. We find we have to detour around it more than we can fix it. That's okay. Just another way to go. On November 28, 1958, Vicki had 28 grand mal seizures and did severe brain damage. But I began looking around. What can I do to help her? So lo and behold, off I went to Purdue University in January. He said, you can leave her in a pit. She's in a deep, dark pit. Or you can try to take her out. But it's up to you. And you know what? It's okay if you leave her there. She won't know any different. But if you don't, you might see new horizons that you never thought were there. And we started working with kiddos like Vicki. They began to improve with this program. But we would get these kiddos. They were the class clown, or they were show off, or they were totally beat. But they began to respond. And that was a whole new group of kiddos. We started Briarwood for one type of child and immediately changed to another.
Knowing the issues my daughter was having, I knew right away I needed to have her here. They meet the kids where they are, and they accept that. And they don't make them feel as though just because you have a learning difference, that you're different.
They just got to know Luke. They accepted Luke, and then they taught Luke how to be more than what he thought he could be.
Our program was so different. We didn't have a standard curriculum, so they had individualized attention. Socially, emotionally, educationally, physically, spiritually, every direction you could think of. It was one-to-one.
There's a book that you've left off here.
They make them shine in their own light, and I appreciate that more than anyone knows.
The teachers do a great job at differentiating different levels and pacing. It's like a very comforting environment to know that there are people who also struggle with the same thing that you struggle with.
Luke reads. That's the sorry, spoiler alert there, but Luke reads. I think within 3 months I know we're doing simple books. Did he read, a lot, big books? Does he still read big books? No, but he reads.
I remember being so excited at the fact that I wasn't behind, or I wasn't being left behind, or I didn't have to be pulled out of class, that I could experience the same things at the same times as my peers.
We didn't cure anybody. Everybody still got the same problems, but as Dr. Kephart at Purdue said, we'll teach them to play with the cards they've been dealt.
I was in rock bottom academically. Briarwood essentially kind of helped me with wanting to learn again. The teachers they simplified these concepts. It made it easier for my brain to process.
I don't know if I ever would have broken out of my shell if I didn't come here, so they definitely helped, and I'm really grateful and thankful that they allowed me to have these experiences.
I'm a better parent because of Tuttle. I'm a better mom to my other child, and I'm a better wife.
I'm not an evangelist, but I know good and doggone well I got so many pushes and prods, and I needed to get with it. This is an absolute miracle run by God.
There was one parent who gave me a really good example. She said coming to Briarwood for her kid, it's like stepping into a magic factory and coming out on the other side, just a new person. Briarwood and Tuttle are magical.